Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I want to welcome back all my subscribers and welcome to my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks and other business ventures generating cash flow. You can generate cash flow through dividend stocks or even businesses. So tonight's video is going to be about Tesla and a few other stocks such as Netflix, who just reported earnings. But technology did move today. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification to get the frequent updates. Okay, so I'm on earningswhispers.com, and we can see some of the stocks will report. Tesla will report tomorrow on 7/20, and on today, Netflix did report as well. So we had Netflix restate that they lost fewer subscribers than expected. Now, the last quarterly earnings, they said they lost over 1 million subscribers. So that number has been revised, and Netflix has come out and said they're going to be okay. Okay. So also a cheaper ad tier will be added in early 2023. We've talked about that on this channel, how Netflix has got to compete with the likes of Hulu and other platforms such as Disney and many other streaming services, Paramount as well. So Netflix has revised its subscribers numbers, and the stock did rally today. So kudos to Netflix going into a good earnings call and correcting the numbers and making things work. Okay, so the stock market did go up today. We did have the Dow go up, the S&P, the Nasdaq, all those different indexes did go up a little higher today. We look at Tesla. Tesla did surge 2%. Okay, here it is. Tesla did surge today over 2%. The day started off, the stock did come down, and then it just took off the rest of the day. Again, they do report earnings tomorrow after the bell. Okay, so Tesla will report earnings. You get some of this information here in Robinhood about the earnings call, but again, Tesla will report earnings tomorrow after the bell. Okay, so get all that information. You can go to investors.tesla.com. Again, the stock was up 2% on the day, as Netflix did rally and other technology stocks did. So if we take a look at the portfolio overall, we were up 3.32%, a strong day in the market, especially the Nasdaq market. Okay, so just go back to Netflix really quickly. We saw Netflix did jump 5% in regular hours and then jump another 7% after hours. So that's good news for Netflix. Again, Netflix, still recovering. The stock is down from over 50%. As you can see, my average cost was $652, and the average cost of Netflix right now is $200 and something. So again, Netflix trying to dig its way out. On the day, it jumped over 5% and then another 7% after hours. So good news for Netflix making that move. Okay. Now let's take a look at some other top stocks. Google A shares were up 4.93%. As we mentioned, the stocks did split on Monday. The stock did split. It opened about 111, and today it is back up 4.93%. Okay, so that is Google A shares. Also, you know that I'm watching Amazon as well. I have a position in Amazon, and the Amazon stock was up as much as 4% again today too. Also, we had Shopify. Shopify shares were up today 7.25%. Coinbase, the cryptocurrency exchange holder, was up 13%. Upstart was up 9%. Good day in the market. Pretty much overall, you had a number of technology stocks rip higher. Now, in some cases, some of these stocks are very risky. You may want to exit your position if you've been holding them for a while, because nobody knows if this is going to stay like this. But if you're a long-term holder in stocks like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft, I would just keep buying them. Okay. We did see ChargePoint did rebound some today, up 2.41%. Now, this has not hit its high of the recent months of $15 per share. So again, this is a long-term play. ChargePoint today was trading about $12.70. Okay, and then I mentioned earlier, Tesla was up 2.73%. Also, AMD was up 6.59%. So those were some of the top stocks today. Again, leading the way was Netflix, up 7%. Netflix had revised their numbers of subscribers they suspected that were lost. Okay, so now these are daily movers. These are some highly risky stocks. But if you're interested in trading penny stocks, you have access to this in Robinhood. Okay, so you have Liquida. Liquidia was up 42%. Marathon Digital was up 39%. Verve Therapeutics were up 32%. And Silvergate Capital, which I might invest in Silvergate, was up 22%. Okay, this is a company that does buyouts and they invest in other companies, Silvergate Capital. Okay, but these other ones here, these are penny stocks that I would not get involved with, but they do from time to time go up by a lot. Okay, not anything you want to be in long term. Netflix lost fewer subscribers than expected. Okay, we found that out on the Netflix earnings call. Again, you can check that out on YouTube if you want to know more about Netflix. Netflix, again, lost fewer subscribers than expected from the previous earning call 3 or 4 months ago. Okay. Amazon sues admins of more than 10,000 Facebook groups over fake reviews. Wow. Netflix to acquire Australian animation studio Animal Logic. Okay, so we know that Netflix has been growing with all the different new studios. They're really becoming like a movie production company. Okay, but it shows here they acquired studio Animal Logic there. Okay, Disney stock is rising today. Okay. Tesla braces for earnings hit, but EV delivery outlook is key. Okay, so again, we talk about how many cars did they produce, but also how many cars do they have delivered to customers. Now, the number delivered is more important than the numbers produced. Again, there's going to be some stalling because Shanghai was shut down part of the quarter, but a lot of the times what Tesla does is they have about a third of the annual vehicles stored off in different locations so that in case the quarter numbers are not as good as they'd like as far as production, they'll still have those number of vehicles for delivery in the pipeline. Okay, so Tesla will report all that information tomorrow after the closing bell, a little after 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock Pacific time. Okay, so that's news. Tesla shares were up 2.78%. Also, Microsoft shares were up 2.25%. And again, Microsoft has a lot to do with technology and cloud software. All right, and now we'll just go to my other portfolio really quickly to see the numbers. Again, this stock portfolio was up 3.28%. The lead today looks like, the lead top stock by percentage a day gain was Affirm, but again, Affirm is down over 70% of its highs at $108 per share. So let's take a look at the top gainer. The top gainer, I believe, was Tesla in this portfolio. Again, Tesla was up 2.73% for $315. Second place was AMD, up 6.84% at $100. And third place was Ford. Ford shares were up 5.18%. That's pretty decent considering my position. I have a little over 150 shares in Ford. And in fourth place, we have Apple. Apple was up 3.19%. Now, the scare came out yesterday with Apple that Apple would be freezing hiring. So that's what took the market down today. Today, they came back out and revised that information and said that hiring may be slowing but not be frozen. Okay, so Apple did come out and revise the number today, and then the stock took back off. Okay, so that was the news with Apple. Apple shares did rise today, 3.19%. Also, NVIDIA shares, the chip maker company, was up 7%. Also, there's rumors that Nancy Pelosi is buying into more chip companies through different option plays. Okay, so just after the bill was signed, Nancy Pelosi and her family have made moves on NVIDIA and other chip stocks. Okay, but that is neither here nor there. Again, I'm a long-term holder in NVIDIA stock. The stock was up 7% today. Now, we do not know how long these Nasdaq gains will last, considering the decision to raise inflation, or excuse me, the decision to raise interest rates comes next week. What Federal Chair Reserve Powell and the team there, they will make a decision whether to raise interest rates by 75 basis points or even 100 basis points. Normally that will hurt the market, and specifically the Nasdaq market. But overall today, again, we had a great day in the market. The portfolio up was 3%. Overall total, everything was green, a little over $1,100 in addition in the portfolio. Okay, so that was great news. It's kind of like a throwback of 2021, the good times. Okay, but let's see how long these gains last. Again, for some of the more riskier plays, I would be exiting. I would be selling out in some of the plays, again, because everything was green. I mean, I cannot see where there was no green today. Everything was green, even some throwbacks like a firm. But pretty much some of these stocks are down as much as 70%. So it may be a time to exit your play, as all stocks were up a little over 3% today. We might have had a few, but for the most part, 80–90% stocks were up today. All good news, led by the Netflix information that things are better at Netflix than we expected. Okay, so that's the good news today. Again, if you'd like to start your journey in investing, please use my Robinhood link below. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and we'll see you on the next video. Good night.